Welcome back, ladies and people, to Archimedean Dynasty. So I have very good news, which is also why I started this video with that intro, because I think I got a 3DFX version to work, and I have less visual glitches, and I have no crashes so far. I just played up until this point again without any crashes. And some other good news is that Archimedean Dynasty is right now on sale on Uplay for like slightly over $1, which is a bargain if you ask me. But by the time this video goes up, that sale might be over. I didn't even know that this game was owned by Ubisoft. But anyway, I bought it on Uplay and reinstalled it again. Because actually, when I first installed this game, that is like years ago, so maybe that version wasn't really a good one. But after re-downloading it, it's really well. I had no crashes so far, so that's a good thing. So let's see what we can do in Atacama City without keeping on rambling on. Because that's nothing interesting, of course. Okay, there are some people here. Let's talk to Frank Martin first. Oh, what's the matter? No idea. I feel so dizzy. No feeling in my right leg. Go to the doctor. I'm the doctor. I'm suffering from a lack of carbon dioxide. Then you'll know what to do. Yes, but I don't know why such a thing can happen. It's a serious matter. Okay. Yes, now, Stofik. Can you help me? It depends. What's it about? Does high pressure nerve syndrome mean anything to you? No idea. Never heard of it. Then I've no time for you. Find out for yourself first. Okay. You can talk to her later, and if I remember correctly, it takes some time before you actually get to know what that thing is. There's an engineer here. Hey, stranger. How do you like our breathing gas in Atacama City? I'm the engineer responsible for it. Let's say it's unusual. What's it made up of? Well, we use the Helinox that Entrox sells to us. Put it through a decontaminator and mix it with Surface One. Okay, it's cleared largely of its radioactive components, but what is Surface One? We get it from the Glens Union. They say that it is exactly how the Earth's surface smells. How do they know that? Nobody has ever been up there. They say they've got a formula for the smell from old poetry books. Yeah, it smells a bit earthy here. I thought that came from the rock walls. In part, the walls of Atacama City are largely made up of solid natural rock. It's unique in Aqua. I've heard that many people come here just for that, a way of being directly in contact with Earth, no layer of titanium in between. Exactly. People start to dream. They get a sort of sense of being at home. Yeah, I remember from old fairy tales that Atacama City was founded by rebellious Glens Union families. And that there are supposed to be huge, giant squid here who are able to survive because of the hot springs nearby. Haha, yes, I know these fairy tales. There is life near the springs, the hot vents, chemosynthetic life, but no monsters. Yeah, and from this chemosynthetic protein you now do a roaring export trade. Right now at the forthcoming anniversary in Neapolis. You've got to be kidding. The Atlantis pays hardly anything. They're exploiters, and warlords like Santiago and Willy Boy live a good life from the meager profits. Yeah, there's enough for them, and the man in the street is left out. That's right. Well, it's been nice talking to you. I must get on. Light, friends. Giant squids. If you know anything from Aquanox, well, not saying anything other than that. There's a businessman here. If you're not packing the latest edition of Aquagirl, you can clear off right now. I'm just looking to find out what your situation is with war operations. Ha, you're just in time, mercenary. Everybody's got it in for somebody lately, but that's the tornado zone. Who've you got it in for? Maybe there's some work for me there. Aw, I love all mankind, but you know, I do have a load of smuggled snaps that needs to find its way to Scavenger. Apparently that's a translation thingy. Anyway, I just can't seem to get away to do it myself. Too much business. Do you want to earn 1900 credits? It's money. So what? If you're paying, I'm your man. Good. I'll make sure you get the cargo on board. Simply deliver it to Scavenger to Mary Wool. Okay, fine. Anybody else to talk to? No. So I need to add a Scavenger. Let's see what the arms dealer has over here. I should do a repair. Go. Just $4. That's a bargain. I can daddy. Ooh. Look at that, 9800. I can sell it for a lot of profit here, I think. Yeah, 7700. That's more than I paid for it. So I might make some money by going back here. Let's see if there's anything. They have hammerheads. I like hammerheads because they can't be distracted with buzzers, and they're fast and very maneuverable. With well, kinetic impact isn't as much as the other torpedoes, but still nice. I have a big bang too. I actually like to use the cluster bomb. It's, yeah, the kinetic impact says 15,000. I suppose it's more than that, but I don't know for sure. Anyways, we'll find out later when we try those things out. Let's just head to Scavenger and get that mission done. So here we are. Ambush. You always knew alcohol was a lethal drug, but you didn't know that it can kill you even if you don't drink it. In any case, you need to be sober for these and narcos at Scavenger. Here we go.
Power surge detected.
Not had anything for months. I don't care.
Target identified. Target destroyed.
So, although it is nice that I have no crashes at all, it does feel a little bit choppier than before. Like 1 second it's smooth, but then half a second it's just choppy. It keeps on going like that. Scavenger.
Scavenger. Mining of blue silt. 2,540 meters.
And I'm not 100% sure that this is actually a 3DFX version, but given the intro, I assume it is. Even though I don't really notice the difference in that a lot, but maybe you do. And I hope it is for the better. So let's finish this mission. Hey, what you've got for me? I've got your firewater. Excellent, you're worth your money. You'll get the full amount. Thank you, Marigold. That's it then. Don't lose heart, stranger. There's somebody else here. I am Toby Escobar, stranger. You are wearing Atlantic clothes. A man of the world dresses like this. Not everyone can go around the tornado zone in rags. There's no point in deriding an inhabitant of the zone. We know heaven and hell. We have been baptized by the devil. Don't be so full of yourself, Escobar. I come from the tornado zone as well. You mean you are one of us? Yeah, I could be your brother. My father was very active here in Atacama City. Ah, may darkness be with you, brother. What are you doing here? I need a job. Job, eh? Listen, you do me a favor and in return I'll find you a job. What kind of a favor? You are to bring a shipment of diamonds from the Red Sea to Lisa X at entry point 6. Is it a dangerous business? Lisa is dangerous. The job is not. What about payment? I'm not paying you anything, but Lisa has got a real man's job for you. It'll be worth it. I'm in. Bring your shipment on board and I'll deliver it. So yes, Flint is actually from the Tornado Zone as well. And if you're ever wondering why he's called Emerald as his name, it's because, well, Aquanox explains that his sisters, I think, are also named after jewels. And that is why Flint is Emerald. Look at that, people to talk to. Let's have a look here and there. I'm wondering if I can buy the Vendetta 3 here. Yes, I can. And so yes, I can get some money by selling the Vendetta 3 in Atacama City and buying it here again. And let's see. It also has a hammerhead here for 445. Was it more expensive in Atacama City? I'm not sure. There are no big banks and such over here, so maybe I can get money from that by selling that over here. Well, let's talk to all these people. It's always best to go for the barkeeper first. I bet you're looking for a wife, soldier, am I right? You've had one too many, that's all. Of course I've had one too many. How else are you supposed to be happy in this distorted hell? Haven't you got many diversions here? Diversions? Entertainment. Sometimes with Iwan King, sometimes with Santiago, sometimes with Creole. A varied life. Bah. Yeah. It's the playground of the megalomaniac warlords. They live on your back and live off your blood. Be that as it may. The girl over there is called Ava. What a strange name. But she's nice. Try her luck. Good. I'll try my luck. It might help to fight my tiredness. Okay, so let's talk to Eva or Ava or whatever. Go away, mercenary. I'm in a bad mood. A friend over there said you were very nice. Yes, he's cute, if a little pitiful. I can understand that. You don't have an easy life here on Scavenger. Tell those who are responsible. What's your name? Flint. Emerald Deadeye Flint. You seem nice. What do you do, Deadeye? I kill time. I do the same to bad guys. A mercenary. I don't have much time for killers. They are the reason why things are lousy over here. What? Many protect you as well. Yeah, you mean they share the job? Some want to kill us, others protect us? It's a man's game. And what's the situation with you? Do you want to play with me? Sure, why not? I don't often have the chance to play with the men on this station. Okay, where's the playing field? It'd be best if you come to the residential quarters in 4 hours time. Apartment Delta 8. I'll be waiting for you. Sorry Ava, but I don't plan ahead that far. Sure. And that's that. There's a worker here. No man, not another tourist. What are you talking about? I'm here on business. I don't care. You guys from Neapolis follow us and suck our blood. Hey lady, not likely. What's up? You entice our best scientists with money. You really drain the zone dry. You profit from the low wages but don't put anything in. I don't have much to do with politics, but this is the Tornado Zone. You would sell your families for money. Rubbish! We have to survive. Nearly every day we struggle against the enormous vortices of the tornado's surface. It causes contaminated water to come down here. So what? What do you care? You care as much about responsibility as the big shots in Neapolis. The main thing is to do a quick deal, otherwise you moan. I'll tell you something, mercenary. I've got 3 children. It's hard to build a future for them here. I know that most of the people who live in the zone spend their time providing their warlords with a good present tense. What? No. You were right. Scribbles like that Boris Santiago really prevent any progress being made, so that their power remains stable. Santiago is not thought very highly of, is he? He is the most powerful man in the Pacific. Many idolize him, others would like nothing better than to stick a knife in him. Yeah, we shall see. It seems to me that his downfall is nigh. Alright. So here's Fuller, who we need to talk to. From El Topo. What do you want? Are you Fuller? Stop bothering me, mercenary. How do you know that I'm a mercenary? Your eyes, they've seen death. Which one am I going to pick? Am I going for the philosophical one? Yeah, I think so. But death is only an illusion, just like life, Fuller. You speak from your heart. What's your name? My name is Deadeye Flint. Greetings from El Topo. Deadeye, best fighter pilot of all the oceans. I will drink to that. How is the old dog El Topo? He's got a problem. A big problem. I've heard you've lost one of his sulfur freighters. There was certainly no sulfur on board the boat. Really? Tell me what you know. Small black box. Boris Santiago has got it. On board the big fat mama, his enormous freighter. Santiago, that lousy toad from the Mangan Lumps mine area? What's he got to do with it? He has become rich in recent years. He wants the tornado zone to himself. Then he will have a monopoly on Mangan Lumps, chemosynthetic protein and technology smuggling. And he wants to rob Anthrax of its power. Then he will be the only other person with knowledge of jump ships. I heard that he kidnapped one of the Machina Antarctica scientists so that he would help him. So that they, I think, would help him to copy the technology of the jump ships. He's becoming more powerful than is good for Aqua. Yeah, El Topo really does have a problem there. El Topo is almost at the end of his tether. He has hardly any money left. The Federation isn't helping him, although he strictly operates in accordance with their wishes. Now everything depends on you, Flint. That's how I see it as well. I'm going to stop Santiago. You will need a really good boat then. Excellent weapons. El Topo's people can't help you anymore. He doesn't like to admit it, but he's up to his eyes in it. No worries, I'll get a boat, and I shall come back and blow Santiago to pieces. Sounds good, Flint? Do you know anybody who might have a job for me? There's a certain Chris Kruger around here. He's captain of the Poseidon, a Bentos Unlimited freighter. Find him. He's looking for somebody like you. Oops. Try Atacama City. Thank you. It looks as though I'm in business again. So if I'm heading back to Atacama City, then I can sell off some things, gain some money. Is there anybody else to talk to? No. But I think I should head to entry point first and deliver those diamonds and get a job from there. So let's head to entry point, and actually I'm going to make a quick save and I'll see you guys in the mission. Ambush, yet another one. And you thought it would be an easy job. Triol's men are waiting for you close to Scavenger, and they value diamonds more than anyone's lives but their own. There's a bomber out there, there's no way you can take it out by yourself.
Power
And here we go.
surge detected.
Run. As you can see, I actually bought torpedoes. Not to use them, just to sell them and gain a profit.
Sonar ready.
Let's head to
Target
Map A.
locked.
actually put the difficulty on hard. Because I'm curious how that will be.
Target identified.
Maybe in the later missions I have to change the difficulty,
Caution,
but
torpedo.
we'll see how I fare. So right now the missions aren't really that hard, and I can just repair my ship, it doesn't cost that much, and if I just keep on selling stuff and gaining a bit of profits, I'll be fine. They seem to be better than expected. We are calling for support, great. So now I just have to not die.
Navigation point reached. Target locked. Target destroyed. Target identified. Target locked. Target destroyed.
Don't shoot me. Because I do think you have friendly fire here. So where's that bomber? I think there it is.
Target locked.
I'm just going to hang back and let the towers do their work. Reinforcements are on the way. Cool. Great. Just needed it. I hope it doesn't shoot at me. It does.
Caution, torpedo.
Am I safe?
Target
Yes,
destroyed.
we did it.
Autopilot available.
Sorry, towers. Well, we're fine. Let's go.
Enter point 6. Jump star. 923 meters.
So let's find this Lisa. There's Lisa. I hope you've got something there for me, mercenary. A shipment of diamonds, and greetings from Tabi Escobar. You managed to do his job? Stupid question. So that greedy Creole wasn't a problem. Good. Escobar thought you might be able to find me a good paying job in return. Aye, you can make 2400 credits if you can take me to Atacama City. If we're attacked, I'll expect loyalty for my money. Who's gunning for you? Well, there's a certain Frenchie. He's also in the diamond trade. Okay, if he attacks, I'll put him out of business. 2400 credits, that's nice. Let's see if I can sell off my stuff for profits. I have just $5 left. Yeah, so I bought these buses for 130 and I can sell them for 155, which is profit to start with. I don't think selling off my Vendetta is a good idea. 4300, maybe. Oh. Let's just see. Yes, 510. I bought them for 445 or so. So that's definitely profit. Bought these for 170 and they go for more. I don't need a revolver, but I can't downgrade that one, so that's a shame. Alright. Then I'll make a quick save and I'll see you guys in the mission to Atacama City. Incident. While transporting Lisa X, you have to pass through a canyon close to Atacama City. No problem, except Lisa X's competitors have a station at the end of the canyon. Seems like the diamond trade is as hard as a diamond itself. So let yourself float with the currents, it isn't only your engine that's making noise. Yeah, so your sonar also makes noise, you can shut both off and
Sonar
I'll do
deactivated.
so. Lower the currents, gun towers are set to passive detection, so once I switch my
Sonar
engine
ready.
off, I should be fine. And I think that is this button, yes. You can still turn, which is interesting. Alright,
Power surge
here we go.
detected.
Let's see. Uh-oh. I need to take care of the scouts. So where are the scouts? There was one. Here's another one. Oh wait, that's single. Oops.
Caution, torpedo. Target destroyed. Mission complete.
Too bad.
Target destroyed.
Time to restart. Yes.
Power surge detected.
Are those scouts?
Sonar ready.
There's one. Gotcha.
Caution, torpedo.
There's one. There's another one. There's another one. Just make sure to follow Singen because they know what is actually attacking him and what causes a threat for the mission. Where are you? Come on, there you are.
Target destroyed.
There we go. We're done. Now we just have to escape. Nav A. Really take a beating. I think that's just the difficulty. Because as I remember it, you don't get beat up that fast. So well, we're still alive. That's what matters.
Navigation
And here we go.
pilot available.
Back at Atacama City.
Atacama City, Cave City, 5,285 meters.
Which has an impressive intro for some reason. I must press on, but you made a good job of the business with Frenchie. Worthy of a bonus. Here's 2,600 credits. Let's do it again sometime. Did we agree to 2,400? Well, that is good money. And with that, I think it's actually time to end this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Piedrus out.